The Grandstand team ventured to Chirnside Park in Werribee for round 19. And Port Melbourne coach Gary Ayres was in the expert comments sharing what we saw from the Tigers and the Bendigo Bombers. Gaz, was a really good contest.
It was, Pete, and it was a great game as evidenced by the scores and really in what was perfect conditions today. And the game itself was played out in a very unusual theme. One side seemed to gain the momentum, and of course they would score, then the other side gained the momentum back, and really it was pretty much goal for goal through most of the day, and it wasn't until at the very end that Werribee were able to get in front, and stay in front really for that matter. But it was just a day where we knew that the result meant so much to both sides, and that's how they played.
Werribee going in fourth spot and Bendigo in seventh. It was 3-7 to 2-3 at quarter time. Andrew Welsh, really important for Bendigo, came up with a goal in that first quarter. But as Gary said, the momentum just completely fluctuated throughout this game. Bendigo actually took the momentum at the start of the second quarter, grabbed the lead, but every time they did that throughout the day, Gary, Werribee seemed to be able to flick the switch and come up with the answer.
They did, and that's the sign of a good side too, Pete, is that when you are challenged like that you can find a little bit more. And the best way to respond to, and which Werribee were very good at, is that if Bendigo did threaten and get in front, then Werribee were able to score quickly, and then that means that Bendigo couldn't really get too far in front. It was always manageable, and they were able to reel them in, which they did throughout the course of the game.
Tigers led by 16 at half-time. We just saw Ben Ross feeding McKinley for a goal there. Had a particularly good game, Ben Ross. Great goal from Steinberg there over the shoulder at the 22-minute mark of the third quarter. But I think we saw from Ben Ross some of the reasons that a lot of people at North Melbourne have been rapping him ever since he arrived there.
You're right, and certainly the injuries have curtailed his ability to consistently play, but at times to get into space, run the lines, and also to his goal assist, and I think he got two himself, they were going to be pretty important in the way the game panned out. But the other thing that happened too is I think Werribee were able to shut down Welsh and Lovett Murray to a lesser degree.
Just have a look at this. This is exciting to watch. Neagle chasing. It was a bit like Cale Hooker the night that he was chasing Buddy Franklin along the wing there at the MCG. We saw a similar goal from Victoria Park, but he's just the sort of player, when he gets the footy, you expect something to happen.
You do, and it's quite magical really when you think about his background, but he was able to take the game on in that last 8 or 9 minutes, and it was really exciting to watch, and that just goes to show how much upside Mad Jack Dawes got.
A very important win for Werribee, 16-16, 112 over the gallant Bendigo, 14-19, 103. The final margin, 9 points. Werribee chalks up win number 10 for the season and edges its way towards a top 4 spot with the finals just around the corner.